When a carpenter builds a house, he's supposed to leave behind shelves, tables, maybe a few creaky floorboards. What he's not supposed to leave though is a ghost. Well, according to this paranormal investigator, this particular carpenter's story took a tragic turn, and now his home, where he died, has a reputation for being one of the most haunted places in India. Of course, he had to go and take a look for himself, but things didn't exactly go as planned.
अंदर भी अभी क्या चल रहा है आपको जो भी पूरी लोकेशन है मैं दिखाऊंगा। सबसे पहले जो एक्टिविटी सामने रिकॉर्ड हो रही थी वो रिकॉर्ड हम कर रहे हैं।
You see, when the carpenter took his last breath inside that house, his family decided to change things around. But anyone brave enough to set foot on the site has one thing to say. There's something here that doesn't want them around. Whatever it is, it's terrifying enough to send workers running, and it's got people convinced the carpenter never really left. And can you blame them?
वो देखो तो शायद तो बोलते हैं वो देखो कोई पैरानॉर्मल पावर उस चीज को हिला रही है। क्लियर कैप्चर हो रहा है दोस्तों। थोड़ा करीब चलता हूं उसके, डरने की बात नहीं है। कौन है?
To him, the chances of a malevolent spirit seemed all too real. And then came the moment that might have confirmed his worst fears.
इसको दुर्मुट बोलते हैं और ये देखो कैसे हिल रहा था। अंदर जाने से पहले आसपास का चेक कर लेते हैं व्यू, बाद में दोस्त कहेंगे दिखाया नहीं। कौन है अंदर? वो तेरी वो ये पाइपें सी पड़ी थी यहाँ से गिरी है यार। ओए यार
Did you see that? He goes straight in, no one to be seen. Whoever or whatever he's dealing with clearly wants to harm him, no doubt. After this experience, he finally seemed to get the message. He wasn't going to wait around until he got seriously hurt, so he packed up his gear and got out of there, fast. But it makes you wonder, is this really the ghost of the carpenter? Or has something even darker claimed that godforsaken place? Number 6. Grand Opera Ghost. The YouTube channel AK Explorations took a ghost hunt to the Grand Opera House in Macon, Georgia. And before they even had a chance to set up their gadgets for the spooky showdown, they captured something absolutely terrifying. But to fully comprehend the paranormal evidence they captured that night, first, we need to understand why this place is the ultimate paranormal hotspot. Built in 1884, the Grand Opera House is a jaw-dropping piece of history. It started as a vaudeville opera venue, became a movie theatre, and eventually transformed into a beautifully restored stage for live performances. On the surface, it's all glitz and glamour, but beneath the surface, it's got more ghost stories than a campfire at stupid o'clock. Legend has it, tragic deaths from its early days and the emotional energy of performers who's graced its stage have turned this spot into Ghost Central. The most infamous tale, an actor who met his untimely end here in the late 1800s. Since then, visitors have reported seeing a ghostly figure creeping around backstage. And that's not all. People have described curtains swaying with no breeze, disembodied singing floating through the air, creepy applause as if a phantom audience is still enjoying the show, and even the icy touch of a ghostly hand on their shoulder in the dressing rooms. You name it, it's happened here. Fast forward to current times. While access to the Grand Opera House is limited to the public, AK Explorations managed to snag an invite. And just as they headed backstage, this happened.
That's cool. I want to go up to a couple of them up top. With 18 something. We're gonna go right here so we see this. Let's look out here on this side. Look. Wow. Who's back there? I waited. I saw someone walk back there. No, they're all on the stage and the guy's right there. On the bottom, we'll see the camera, but someone just walked by there.
Did you catch that? A shadowy figure darted across the room, slipping behind the red curtains like it had somewhere to be. They later asked the guys on the stage if they saw someone passing by, but they saw nothing. That area was empty, of living beings, that is. According to them, no one else was supposed to be in the theatre at that time, so who or what was playing peekaboo behind those curtains? But that's not the only strange sight they caught on the camera that night.
Let's sit here for a minute. Actually, here for a minute. Actually, here for a minute. Let's see if we can get this way.
As they explore the upper deck, their camera captures some strange anomaly seemingly gliding over the stairs. While some might put it down to a piece of hair or fluff, we analysed the entire video and never found anything that could even begin to look like that during the whole investigation. No visible hairs, spiderwebs, or dust flying around. Nada. So could this prove that the spooky legends of the Grand Opera House are true? Or just a couple of strange coincidences happening on camera that night? We'll let you decide. Number 5. Ghostly TikTok Mystery. TikTok user, username Who0, claims he's been experiencing intense paranormal activity since moving into his new home. To prove it, he's been documenting his nightly encounters, and let's just say, it's freaky as hell. Take a look.
Hej, ogólnie to od jakiegoś czasu cały czas coś, właśnie takie dziwne hałasy. Ja pierdolę, co to? Jak?
According to him, he was just trying to catch some sleep after a long day at work when he started hearing strange noises in the hallway. Curious, he decided to check it out. But imagine his shock when he found a bottle knocked over, lights flickering, and the tap running, all while living completely alone. At this point, he probably thought, this can't be happening. Little did he know, the paranormal activity was just warming up.
Ej, tak chyba od pół godziny cały czas mi coś nawala w drzwi.
He wakes up to the sound of someone or something banging on his door. Once again, he went to check it out and no one there. But this time, whatever was at the door seemed to have invited itself in. His bedroom chair moved on its own, and things just got creepier from there.
Ja pierdolę. What? What the fuck? Nie, ja pierdolę. Co jest, kurwa?
Not only was the unseen entity denying him quality sleep and making his life a living nightmare, but it seemed hellbent on wrecking him by racking up the water bills. But our dude came up with a plan to help him sleep better at night, as he wasn't planning on moving out anytime soon. And boy, did it horribly backfire.
Dzisiaj tak spędzam noc. Hej! Ja pierdolę! Kurwa znowu! Oh fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck? Whoa!
He decided to lock his bedroom door and ignore the entity, but on the third day of following through with his plans, he loses his head and tries to face his fears, quite literally.
Kurwa znowu!
Turns out, he wasn't the only one pissed off, as the ghost apparently didn't like being ignored and trashed his place right in front of his eyes. And then, it gets even more chaotic.
Ja pierdolę. Co tu się kurwa dzieje? What the fuck? Ja pierdolę. Kurwa. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ja pierdolę. kurwa! What the fuck? Nie. Ej, ja pierdolę, naprawdę już mam dość. Cały czas słyszę, jakby mi coś kurwa chodziło po przedpokoju. Już naprawdę mam dość, nie mogę spać. Jak widzicie, specjalnie poprzesuwałem wszystkie rzeczy, bo kurwa mam już dość patrzenia na te pierdolone drzwi. Ja pierdolę. Nie. O kurwa, co jest? O! Nie. O!
Clearly, this isn't your average paranormal roommate. So how can anyone realistically be a chill guy living in such a house when they're not auditioning for the next Conjuring movie?
O kurwa, co jest? O!
So we went full detective mode and analysed the clips frame by frame. No jump cuts, no visible strings, no obvious human presence. It's either dude is a genius at video editing, or he genuinely has a malevolent poltergeist on his hands. However, it's one thing to have convincing videos, it's another to have a story to match. Cracks started to appear in his story when folks in the comments section started to question why he had 2 different shoe racks and never tried to investigate the other rooms in the house. In response to the mounting skepticism, he posted a video to clear the air. He claims that he didn't check those rooms because they were locked and that extra stuff in the hallway belonged to the landlord, who promised to move them once new tenants came in. But here's the thing, in one of his earlier videos, one of the supposedly locked doors was seen opening and slamming shut. He didn't acknowledge it, instead he panned the camera away. And as for the shoes, the arrangement seems to magically change between videos. Take a closer look.
Ja pierdolę. Co tu się kurwa dzieje? What the fuck? Ja pierdolę. Kurwa. Tak, już tak jak wspomniałem wcześniej i w sumie wiele osób pytało, to skąd są tutaj buty w tym domu. No to są akurat moje, ale te buty, jak i inne rzeczy już tutaj były, jak się wprowadzałem i właściciel kazał ich nie ruszyć.
So, was the door opening a supernatural event, or is he just giving us the runaround? And how do we explain his oddly relaxed attitude throughout these supposedly terrifying experiences?
Hey!
Well, we'll leave that up to you. Are these genuine encounters with the paranormal, or is he just a master at pulling our leg? Share your thoughts in the comment section below.
What?
Number 4. Paranormal or paranoia. After moving into their cozy new home deep in the Appalachian Mountains, this couple thought they were in for a peaceful, quiet life. But instead, they found themselves at the centre of something far more unsettling. What began as subtle, almost playful paranormal activity quickly escalated into a full-blown supernatural storm that left them gasping for answers. One night, reacting to what they thought was an intruder alert, the couple raced downstairs to investigate the noise source. Finding no one there, they turned into their CCTV for answers. What they discovered was more chilling than they could have imagined. Take a look at the creepy footage captured that night. After reviewing the footage, they discovered a shadowy figure in the corner of their living room that looked like a man with his head tilted backwards. But the freaky part was how the supposed man simply vanished. Poof, as if it had never been there at all. As they went to investigate it, was this the work of a malevolent spirit, or is there another explanation? Whatever the case, this eerie moment left the couple questioning the very safety of their home. Number 3. Camping site scare. When exploring a new camping spot, it's never a good idea to wander into the dark, trying to channel your inner Enola Holmes, especially when you haven't got the balls to back it up. That is what this group of friends found out when they decided to check out the screams they heard in the woods. Armed with flashlights and shaky courage, they ventured deeper into the unknown, and what they captured sent them running for an extra pair of pants.
Oh my god, Phil, it sounds like someone's being f***ing raped. Dude, you need to f***ing help that person, man. It's probably something fucking with you. Phil, that sounds like some scary movie shit.
Fucking middle of
Dude, I have
nowhere.
the biggest fucking revolver ever, dude. I can fucking do it. Do it first. That's probably...
Dude, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Dude, that sounds like some haunted ass shit, dude. What happened to the other steel target?
There's two. Wait, what the fuck
There's one right there on the ground.
What the fuck is that?
It's on the ground.
Look. What the fuck is that? The fuck is what?
That right there. What the f is that?
Dude, that's not normal.
No. Please tell me you guys are fucking with me. Oh! No!
Checking out what they thought was a damsel in distress, they went into the woods until they saw a strange looking doll hanging ominously from a tree, Blair Witch style. As they cautiously approached the object, a piercing scream echoed through the forest, sending their nerves into overdrive. Of course, as anyone with half a brain would do, they darted out of there, never to return. But here's the question: was that a scream for help, or somebody ready to hear them scream instead?
No!
Number 2. Museum Mystery. It started as a quiet, uneventful Sunday at a museum in Russia, closed to the public for the day. But the peace was short-lived. The guards on duty noticed something strange on the camera feeds that would leave them, and many viewers, pretty unsettled. Take a look.
Avarаңыз біреу жүр ананың ішінде. Призрак. Көрдіңіз бе осы тағы? Призрак. Иә, көрдіңіз бе? Призрак жүр.
Kraan jabıq тұр.
Kraan jabıq тұр, иә.
Мен жауып кеттім ғой.
Сіз шынап қот жасап жауып келдіңіз. Қайта сізге көрінбепті жаңа. Көрінгенде сіздің есіңіз шығады еді. Бұны көрдіңіз бе? Елес жүр ғой, елес. Призрак. Бәсе өткенде мен түнгі сағат 1-лерде көргем.
A transparent figure can be seen wandering the exhibit, appearing to examine some of the pieces on display. However, when one of the guards rushed to check the area, there was no one there. Did you spot how it seemingly walked through the object in front of it? What makes this even creepier is the museum's recent history. A while before this footage was captured, an elderly lady went to visit the museum with her daughter. During the visit, she told her daughter she wasn't feeling well and went to the bathroom. After waiting 20 minutes, the daughter went to check on her, only to find her lying on the floor. Tragically, it was already too late. Many now believe her spirit never left and was finally caught on camera. So what do you think? A genuine ghost sighting, or just a peculiar camera glitch? Let us know. Number 1. The Final Bridge. The YouTube channel Cora MK2 is run by a biker who shares thrilling helmet cam footage from his rides. But on this particular trip, over the Pasadena Bridge in Los Angeles, he captured something far more puzzling than his usual road adventures. Before we watch what he captured though, it's important to learn about the Pasadena's bridge and why it's turned into a well-known paranormal hotspot. You see, the Pasadena Bridge is known to locals as a place where many people choose to take their last breath. Therefore, there have been efforts to put up more fences to limit the alarming number of wanting to end it all visitors. Now, let's fast forward to our biker's late night ride with his buddies. As he cruises across the bridge while telling his audience about what's been going on at the bridge, his helmet camera captures something pretty unsettling. Take a look.
But I was told that there were about 19 attempts in 1 month at one point. And so, as you can see on the bridge here, they set up these fences, and I think at this time they were gonna they're gonna mount some more fences along the light posts so people can't easily climb over it. I thought it was like weird because I was like,
missed it? Don't worry, our guy has had a hard time spotting it too. Let's slow it down and take a closer look. According to him, his camera captured a woman on the bridge, over the fence where no human should be. Confused, he briefly turned his head to double check, and to his surprise, just 1 second later, she was nowhere to be seen. The only proof of her presence was the footage captured on his camera. But here's where it gets strange. As he drove further, he couldn't shake the thought, why would a woman be standing all alone on a bridge at that hour? There were no camera crews, no friends, and no nearby buildings. When he told his friends what he'd seen, they brushed it off, suggesting she must have taken the stairs from the bridge. But to him, that explanation didn't add up. She had disappeared far too quickly. Maybe she'd gone down the stairs as they suggested, or maybe not. I guess we'll never know.